Hey guys, this is hashtag Cosplayrealness. I am sweating. It's Arizona. I'm really hot, and I'm in a really hot two-car garage that has been turned into a super awesome workroom. Yay! Oh, there's Frankinbow! So the reason I'm making this video is that I want to talk to you about Frankinbow. I'm not going to tell you all about the bow. What I really want to tell you about is the fact that this thing is like my arch nemesis. It is testing all of my limits on every level. I am not patient, and I really hate attention to detail. And this bow is requiring both of those things in abundance. And so I feel like it's turning me into a better person. And it's definitely, I've been doing a lot of chitter chatting with my friend Kip's World, and he showed me this really great Arnold Schwarzenegger video, which if you know me at all, you know that I really love Arnie. Anyway, it's like, yeah, if things aren't challenging, then it's like, well, what kind of accomplishment is it really, right? So this is really challenging, and I wanted to share this like really real moment with you that I'm working on this thing, and it's really frustrating, and like there have been so many times where I have either cried or just been like, fuck this bow, we're gonna do it out of fucking foam because I know how to deal with foam, right? But you know what, like, what's the challenge in that? What's the accomplishment in that? I could make a really beautiful foam bow because I know how to do that, but this thing, so this is a model, right? We're doing this like real style. So this is a wood model of what the bow is going to look like when we make it out of super secret special material that I'm not going to go into. But look at all these itty bitty little pieces. Look at this Frankinbow. Look at all these little pieces that I've had to tape and then glue and then just put together and try to fit and then sand them because they don't fit, and even though the pattern that I made was amazing, and then I try to make it in real life and it's not amazing, and it's really frustrating, and I want you to understand that like this is cosplay realness. Red in the face, sweating, frustrated, crying, drinking a lot of coffee, and then a lot of wine, and yeah, this is really how this shit goes down, and I feel like I'm breaking through some barriers right now because I have never had to push my limits of patience like this, you know? Like, I used to think, oh, I'm good at cosplay because I'm good at sewing or whatever, you know? But now I'm realizing, well, like, no, to be good at cosplay, I think, is to be good at pushing yourself past your limits and making new things that you don't know how to make. Like, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again that you're comfortable with, like, that's not really... To me, maybe that's not cosplay. Maybe cosplay is pushing limits like this. I don't know. I'm redefining cosplay. This is really like existential moment for me. But anyway, last thing I'll show you before I shut up and go back to my sobbing work is the pattern. So see this little pattern of Frankinbow? Yeah. So you can cut lots of patterns and be like, oh, this is perfect. This pattern's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And then you go to put it together and then it looks like that janky old thing right there. Yeah. So it's been nuts. I'll post more photos and videos and things later, but I wanted to share this moment with you because it's kind of transformative to be in a state where you're so frustrated but you're pushing through it. And I think, really, I might even be ashamed to say this, but it might be one of the first times in my life and in my cosplay career definitely that I'm facing this frustration but pushing through it. You know, I'm not giving up, and I'm not choosing an easier material, and I'm not choosing an easier path. I'm gonna try the hard path, and you know what? If janky old Frankinbow doesn't end up at Phoenix Comic-Con, you'll know why, because it'll mean that it failed. But you know what? Even if I failed at this project, I feel like I've been learning a lot, particularly about patience, also sanding, and safety goggles. Yes, always wear your safety goggles in the workshop. But anyway, that's my check-in for you guys. I'm gonna go back to work and probably post more frustrated things on Instagram and Twitter. So if you want to follow that hilarity, then you should. It's _at Toni, or @_ Toni Darling, because someone stole Toni Darling. What's up with that? Anyway, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and the Facebooks and things, and laugh at me as I laugh at myself. Yay! Oh, and if you have really like crazy stories of how you put things like Frankinbows together, then please share them. I would really love to know that you've experienced the same pain as me. It would make me feel less awful about my pain. Okay, I love you all. I'll be checking back in later. Bye!